Hey YouTube, Sam here. Yeah, I'm in the middle of my Astro van videos here. I'm going to have several of those, so if you haven't already, go check them out. This one is going to be on the fan belt, and if you don't have one of these, make sure you take a picture before you take your belt off. But I will give you a few other, well, at least one other tip and trick on how to tell how your fan belt goes on a serpentine pulley system. Anyhow, so as you can see, there's a lot more off here than normal. Well, really, about the only thing that would be differ from what maybe you're going to do that I'm going to do is that there isn't a fan in my way. But really, for filming, I think this will help. So sit back, relax, and I'll show you how to change the belt on your Astro van and give you some good ideas, even if you're not using it or not putting the belt on yet. You have your belt, obviously. We're going to put that down in there. Now on your belt, you got a grooved section and a flat section. So if you don't have, for some reason, you're putting this belt on, for some reason you can't figure out the way it goes on. The easiest way to figure it out is that you have grooved pulleys and you have flat pulleys. So the groove side of the belt goes in the grooves, the flat side of the belt goes on the flat pulleys. Seems simple enough. I'm sure there's a car out there somewhere that doesn't work that way, but I haven't seen it yet. So what we're going to do is kind of check things out. I'm going to lay the belt over this here, and normally, like I said, there would be a fan here, and surprisingly enough, on this car, the belt actually does not go around the fan. You actually start out behind the fan, and you would drape it so that it kind of lays on top of this pulley here, the fan belt or fan pulley here, and then that would kind of lay everything down around it. But since I don't have my fan, it's difficult to do. So I'm going to start out around the alternator pulley right here and the air compressor pulley right here. And we're going to start out there, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to skip this pulley here, which is the tensioning pulley, because for right now that's not in this place it's supposed to be. Now we got another flat one here, so I'm going to take the flat belt, part of the belt, put it underneath there, over there, compressor one. Then we got what I believe is the power steering pump pulley, something to that effect. And I'm going to go around that one because it's a groove, so the groove side goes on that. Then up and over the fan pulley, flat. Alright, so that leaves us with one more, the crank pulley down here. And it's not going to be nice to me. There we go. Just kind of hold things on. Then we got down here, we got the crank pulley down on the bottom. It is a grooved one, so we are going to put the groove side onto that. And there we go. Such as it is. Alright, now, so we're going over the alternator, under the this pulley here, idler pulley, couldn't remember the name of that one, over the top of the air conditioner, over the top of the I believe it's power steering pump, then flat side over the fan pulley, then down across the crank pulley down there, and we skip this one. So here's where we set the belt. Alright, 3/8 ratchet right here. This will coincide with the hole inside this pulley right here. There's a little square hole. Now they do make a tool for this, but honestly this is one of those places where I have never had it and have never even used one, and I've done quite a few of these. So what we will be doing is actually kind of pulling that to the side of that pulley there, putting this behind there and sticking it in there. I'm going to look and see what you're seeing here. Yep, here we go. Hopefully you can see this, and we'll just ratchet it. Oop, I got the ratchet in the wrong direction here. There we go. Now we'll ratchet it up. Now carefully get this pulley. And it's kind of twisted, so I'm going to actually twist it in the other direction here. And you want to be careful. You don't want to get your fingers in between any of the pulleys in the belt. And it's pretty much as simple as that. It's really not a difficult procedure, especially if your fan's not in the way. Admittedly, it's going to be a little bit more hard with the fan. But honestly, this one is a little bit easier because you're not dealing with the fan or dealing with underneath the fan. It's all over the top of the fan. So that makes it a little bit nicer with this one. Anyhow, hopefully you guys were able to get something out of that, and the filming was enough to where you could see most of it. This is Sam, Jack of all, Master of none. Y'all have a good one.